Good afternoon. My name is Blake Turner.
I'm Julia Grove.
I'm Michael Hernandez.
I'm Raymond Kadarsky.
And I'm Matthew Fowler.
And together, we are the Coding Capybaras. The problem we are solving is that today's job seekers and employers face a big problem because traditional job search platforms often flood users with irrelevant listings, advertisements, and make it hard to match the right skills with the right jobs. For example, someone might be searching for a job and find job listings that are not relevant to their field just because it filters based off of keywords and such. And then also, like in Indeed, we can be searching for job applications and the job is just an advertisement for the company and not an actual job listing. So, spam listings. Employers struggle too because they can't easily find candidates who match exactly what they're looking for without digging through hundreds of applications. And today we've resorted to using AI, and it's kind of a throw up in the hands as if you're going to get selected for the job based off of if you have the right keywords in your app or not. I'll let Michael speak about some of the current solutions that exist in the market.
Thank you, Blake. Right now, job seekers rely on platforms such as LinkedIn or Indeed. While they're popular, they're quite frankly not really personalized, they're cluttered, and can be expensive for employers. So, what's in it for you if you decide to use Skill Scout? Well, Skill Scout is designed to simplify the job search process. It makes it easier for users to find meaningful career opportunities. Whether you're an employee searching for a job or an employer looking to hire new talent, Skill Scout offers a tailored solution for both sides of the job market. Our app provides a personalized all-in-one platform where users can manage career profiles and job applications, search for job opportunities based on skills, experiences, and preferences, access career resources to guide you throughout the job search process, and lastly, track application progress and receive recommendations for relevant jobs. Now I'll pass it over to Matt and Raymond to discuss the technologies we use to build and deploy our application.
Our application is built with the MERN stack. That includes MongoDB, Express.js, React.js, and Node.js. MongoDB is our database. It stores users, job postings, applications, and career resources. Next, Express.js is our server framework. It helps us manage our API routes and server-side logic. Then React.js powers our front end, providing a dynamic, smooth, and responsive user experience. And lastly, Node.js runs the back end, connecting everything together.
The backend is hosted on an Apache Lightsail server. The database is handled by Atlas, a MongoDB cloud host. The front end is served by the Express server, preventing the need to hassle with CORS. For secure user sessions, we serve JWT tokens as HTTPS-only cookies. To protect user passwords, we salt and hash them using bcrypt. Furthermore, all user data is encrypted on Atlas's servers. Deployment is automated via a watcher, which pulls prod, builds it, and then runs it with PM2. And now, I hand it back to Blake to start our live demo of Skill Scout.
Thank you, Raymond. Now we'll get started with our demo of Skill Scout. Welcome to our demo of Skill Scout. And meet Jonathan, a recent graduate looking for a software engineering job. Jonathan will log into the app as an employee or job seeker. Upon arrival, he will be greeted with the personalized dashboard stating his role and the web application asking him what he would like to do today. In his navigation bar, he is presented with the options of viewing current job listings, viewing applied jobs, viewing saved jobs, viewing archived jobs, searching for jobs, or viewing his profile. Since Jonathan is a recent graduate, we'll go to view profile. As you can see, he's got his profile picture, but he doesn't have anything else on there. So let's add some skills that are relevant to the field he is wanting to enter. We'll save those changes and then we'll navigate back to home. And from home, we'll look at current job listings. All right. Current job listings right now, there's an assistant manager position at an automotive company. He can be a team lead for a company in Colombia, or right there is something exactly what he's looking for, a front-end developer position in Charlotte, North Carolina at Starlight Solutions. Also, he could have found this job by navigating to the job search page and searching front end. And then that job would have popped up right there. From this page, he can actually apply for that job too. And we are noted when that job closes in this job description. So let's apply for that job. It autofills Jonathan's information all the way up to his email. So let's enter his phone number. And then let's enter his location. And last but not least, Jonathan will upload his resume. And then he gets a message that his resume has been uploaded successfully, and he will submit his application for that job. Now, on his My Job applications page, he can see that the status for his job is currently pending because he just submitted it, but we also have the date applied, his name, and the email. And then if we go to the current job listings page, that job listing is actually gone from that page. But we can also see that when we save a job and navigate to save jobs, they are in there. Now I will turn it over to Michael, and he will go through the employer side of our application.
Thank you, Blake. Now we'll take a look at how the employer side of the application looks. So we'll log in, and we are greeted with a similar greeting screen, except we are now the role of an employer. And that is reflected right here where it says role employer. And we have a slightly different dashboard. We still have our home. Now we have company job listings, posted job, view applications, company profile, and employer profile. So let's see what employer profile looks like. It's very similar to our employee profile. We have our profile picture, our bio, and our skills. Now, this is where it differs a bit. Company profile is obviously not a thing in the employee side, but for employer it is. And it includes our company name, our address, our primary contact for the company, and the business registration number unique to a company. So let's go back to home and let's explore the different tabs again. So let's see what posted job looks like. This is what Casey would use to post a new listing for Starlight Solutions, the company that she works at. And she would put a job title, a job description, the location, and the salary for potential employees to see. Let's see if there are any listings. And there are 2 current listings for Starlight Solutions. There's a front-end developer role and a cybersecurity analyst role. Different options here include edit job listing, accepted applicants, archive job, and delete job. So we'll go to the cybersecurity analyst job and we'll delete it because we don't need it anymore. And we're asked if we want to delete it if we're sure about that, and we are, so we'll say okay. And this front-end developer, we want to see if there's anybody interested in that role. So let's see, view applications. And there is. Jonathan Bryant from before, who Blake talked about, did apply to this role. So we'll check out his resume to see if he's a good fit for the company. And we see his resume, and we're pretty impressed by it. So we're going to go ahead and accept that application. So we'll go back to company job listings, and we'll see that it's been archived, so it's no longer posted actively anymore. And we can go to accepted applicants, and we could see Jonathan Bryant is our accepted applicant. And on Jonathan's end, he would get an update that he was accepted to the job as well. So it's reflected on both ends of the job market. So we'll go ahead and log out, and I'll pass it on to Julia.
Thanks, Michael. So Skill Scout streamlines both sides of the tech job market, making the process faster, more personalized, and less frustrating for everyone involved. Now I'm going to pass it over to Blake.
Thank you, Julia, and thank you for watching our demonstration. We hope you enjoyed the demonstration and enjoy using Skill Scout.